Hello, I'm Neil, and I'm here with Adam behind the camera. Today we're here at the Austin Bat Bridge to talk to some of the public about white nose syndrome and how it's threatening the bat population, and how our iGEM project aims to combat this problem. Hello, my name is Neil, and I'm here with
Deanna.
Andrew.
Kathy.
Frank, and today we're at the Austin Bat Bridge just to talk about bats and basically how our research project is aiming to help bats. So what brings you here today? Just to watch the bats?
Just watch the bats and show my cousins that came into town this week. They wanted to do touristy stuff. So
I heard it was one of the sights to see when coming to Austin. We're just here for the weekend for our weddings.
We're tourists and we were looking for things to do in the San Antonio, Austin area, and this was one of the first things that came up and this is a good time of year to view it. So we're like, all right, we drove up from San Antonio to come see this.
Well, actually, we just kind of stumbled across here and never really been here and wanted to give it a try.
So are you guys from Austin?
Yeah,
okay.
We live here.
Okay, cool. So do you guys know what white nose syndrome is?
I do not.
No, I have not.
no, I have not.
Sure. We went vacationing in Kentucky and went into a lot of the caves, and they are very strict about going into the caves and not transmitting anything to the bats, especially white nose disease. So we had to disinfect our shoes, like walk through disinfectant before going in and coming out of the caves. So.
Yes, that's fascinating, because actually how white nose syndrome works is basically during hibernation, it causes the fat deposits in bats to be depleted. So basically it just takes the energy away from the bats so that they aren't able to make it through the whole hibernation season. And they end up dying.
Oh, okay.
And so basically our research project actually is to be able to detect white nose syndrome in the environment so that we can help the bats before they get sick, basically.
Okay.
So, have you heard of synthetic biology?
No, I have not.
Okay, so synthetic biology is like a field of biology that uses engineering and living organisms and basically modifies them in a way that can solve real-world problems and basically uses their potential to help the world.
Okay.
And so our project specifically uses this one bacteria, and basically how it works is if we take a soil sample from, say, a cave, and we take it back to the lab, our bacteria has been modified so that it is able to detect DNA almost like a forensic is able to detect like fingerprints.
Okay.
So say that the white nose syndrome fungus is in the environment, our bacteria will alert us, tell us, and then we can go to the environment and try and like protect the bats and get rid of it.
Okay. All right. Cool.
So,
good luck with that.
So what we've said about synthetic biology, does this sound super scary and like life-threatening like what people might say it?
No, I used to be a biology teacher.
Okay.
So no, that doesn't sound scary. It sounds interesting.
No, not to me, no.
That it can probably help animals, maybe even endangered animals in the future.
I'm definitely for it. As a pharmacist, I definitely benefit from things like insulin for my patients. So it's incredibly important to me for its abuse in good ways for the bats, for us, and just humanity in general.
Okay, so last question. So would you support our project using synthetic biology to save the bats, or would you be against it?
I would definitely be for it.
No, I would support it.
Sure. I mean, I think, as long as there's some sort of effort in conservation at the, whatever it is, then absolutely I'm for it.
I would have to know more about it. Like, what are you doing to modify the bacteria? What are the downsides? Is there any con
Possibly,
to this?
yes.
Yeah. So I would want to know more about it.
Okay.
So it sounds interesting.
Sounds good. Okay.
So-
Well, thank you so much for
Sure.
participating. It was
Sure.
nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too.
And
Good
if
luck.
you want to fly, this is just a little more information on what we're
Sure.
doing. But
Okay.
thank you so much.